Let's talk a little bit today about where purpose comes from. I get this question a lot. I've been working with people over the last several years about getting in touch with their own sense of purpose, of life purpose. And so this can really become an obstacle when people get hung up on this question of where purpose comes from. And, there's this big spectrum of beliefs that I've seen. On the one hand, you have the very metaphysical side of the spectrum, where our purpose must come from something beyond, something prior to where we were born, something transcendent. And then you have the opposite end of the spectrum, which is a very reductionist, materialistic approach to life in general, which is, this is all random. There's not much meaning beyond what we make here. But at the same time, since I'm here, I may as well make the most of this moment and define a sense of purpose. Well, here's the deal. Here's what I've found working with hundreds of people on purpose, researching purpose, and really digging in deep myself. It absolutely doesn't matter where you believe your purpose comes from. And here's why. All those things about the conscious mind, the thinking mind, needing to know the why, the where, the how, that's just the mental circus. And my approach to purpose work is not involved with the mental circus. We use the thinking mind and the cognitive mind to bring reason into the process. But really, purpose is something that occurs beneath the thinking mind. In fact, I would even say in the body. Now, here's how I like to phrase it. Purpose is not a cognitive process. Purpose is a somatic process. Now, big fancy word, somatic. This just means the energy of the body. So let me phrase it even more simply. Purpose is not a matter of thinking. Purpose is a matter of feeling. So really, at its core, purpose work is about getting in touch with something beneath the thinking mind, beneath the grasping mind. And that makes it almost an act of surrender, finding something, some frequency, some resonance within you that just feels like the truth. And I love this metaphor of frequency. And there's an analogy that I use sometimes. I think about, okay, you're driving in a car on a country road, and you're craving some music, you're craving something on the radio. And we all know that when we're out in the country, sometimes it's tough to tune in to something clearly. And so we turn on the radio and we start that scan, and we get a little piece, and then we get it for a little bit, and then it's fuzzy, and then it goes in, then it goes out. And then we hit a little pocket, and then it's nice and clear for a while. This is what purpose is like. In the beginning, it's like we're turning that tuner and we're catching little glimpses here and there, but we have so much external conditioning to get through, to shed, that it's going to be fuzzy for a while. It's going to come in and out for a while. But when you stick with it, and when you find that patch of clarity, that purpose frequency comes in more and more clear. And in this sense, it does not matter where you are on that belief spectrum about where purpose comes from. What matters is you went beneath the thinking mind, you tuned in, and you found your own frequency. Now, you can debate, you can wonder about what put that frequency there, and that's totally up to you. That's between you and the universe. But purpose work itself does not rely on belief. It relies on the work of going beneath the thinking mind and getting tuned in. Now, that being said, there are what I would call different purpose temperaments. And I've created a free insight sheet with some guiding questions. In fact, it's a little quiz. And it kind of gives you your purpose temperament profile. And I offer you some advice on how to approach purpose work based on your purpose temperament. So get the details on how to access that, and let's see how it goes for you tuning into your own purpose frequency.